you know that Metro Vancouver produces 3.6 million tons of waste per year? That's a lot. But by 2015, they plan on reducing waste by 70%. It's only a year away. The Trash Talk team is here at Coquitlam Centre asking people about their recycling habits and how they plan on helping Metro Vancouver reach its target. So, let's go talk some trash.
As far as recycling is, I think
Most of the time, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I recycle.
At home, no, not really.
No? Why don't you recycle at home?
Usually Asian family, just like a bag hang onto a knob and just throw everything in there.
Do you find it easy to recycle in the city?
Yes and no. I think if you sort of understand what goes where, then yes, you do your research. Otherwise, it can be kind of confusing.
I find it kind of hard to recycle aside from being at home or in the mall. Like mall makes it a little easier because they do have little bins for you to recycle. But when you're like, for example, on streets or something like that, it's sometimes really hard to find a recycling bin. So a lot of the times I find it's just kind of throw it on.
Yeah, where we do, it's pretty easy. The strata that we live in give us 3 bins, color coded. So one for cardboard, one for cans and bottles, and then one for newspapers and other magazines.
Hardest part, I would say, is like just trying to find a place to recycle. Because if you're in a mall, then okay, it's kind of easy. But then when you're on the streets, it's hard to find.
Do you know that Metro Vancouver produces 3.6 million tons of waste per year?
I did not know that Metro Vancouver produced 3.6 million tons of waste a year.
And by next year, they plan on reducing waste by 70%. Do you think that's possible?
By how much is that?
70.
70% of 3.6 million?
That was a pretty big number, what you said. 7%, that goes down quite a lot.
Well, that would be excellent, because what can happen, we're not getting any less. We have to try and reduce,
I really know nothing about garbage or recycling, so I wouldn't know, but if it is achievable, that's good news, I think.
It's obviously going to take a lot of public support. So do you have any ways that you would try to help out with this target?
Nothing more than I already do. I pick up the trash when I see it.
Sometimes we bring bottles, and our teacher said that we have more recycled material. We'll bring it to school as well.
they're teaching you not about just recycling, but also reusing, right?
Yeah, reusing it.
I think with this next generation coming up, I feel like it's going to be more and more imperative to achieve that goal. It's not going to be a question of would you or would you not. It's you do, or like the sustainability of our community, the sustainability of our way of life, and of our species within this like greater like global context. It's going to be imperative that we shift our values and how we recycle it. And teaching the next generation, teaching the children, that's going to be like, it's going to be our prerogative. It's what we're going to need to do is achieve